What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, how are you doing? My name is Dequa. I am a nail enthusiast and I have learned from the wonderful YouTube University. If you are not new, welcome back to my channel. And to my new subscribers, hey girl, hey, how you doing? If you are not subscribed, please feel free to subscribe and turn on your bell notifications so you can see what your girl is up to. So today I will be doing, well, as you can already see, I will be doing some polygel nails. I have adhered my tips onto my nails using base coat. I just decided not to record that part. And now I'm using I think this is supposed to be like a nude color polygel that I got from Amazon. Unfortunately, it is no longer available on Amazon, so I can't link that down below. But please feel free to use the nude polygel of your choice. As you can see, this color is not nude for me, so yeah. I am using alcohol in my little shot glass that I have up here in my left hand corner. And so today I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and do some kind of like French tip nails. Y'all, I suck at French tip nails. I have tried several times to do Frenches and I don't know why, but I cannot do French nails. So to hide the fact that I can't really do French tips, I am trying to do a design with it using nothing but polygel. Um, so I am just using this like pinky nudie color as my nail bed, and I'm trying to I guess get like the French design using the polygel, because so the nail bed is the pink polygel, then the white strip that you see in the picture is a white polygel. I believe that one is the brand Model Ones, and then I'm using my Rosalind, I think that's how you pronounce it, polygel for the colorful tips. Yeah, it literally took me like 10 minutes for each nail, especially for the essentially like the base nail color, because yet again, y'all, I suck at Frenches. And as you can see, I have used quite a good little bit of my nude colored polygel. And so to get the polygel out and put it on my nail, I dip the spatula portion of my brush into the alcohol and I just lightly I tap it on the paper towel just so it's not super saturated, because if the spatula is too saturated, the polygel is not going to come off. It is literally just going to slide all over the place. So you do want your spatula to have alcohol on it, but you don't want it to be super saturated, because yet again the polygel is not going to come off of the tube and it's just going to roll everywhere. I'm also trying to work on my cuticle area, because that is something else I struggle with. Usually my nails tend to lift because my cuticle area is too close to my actual cuticles, I guess. So I'm trying to work on my nail lifting, even though usually I only have my nails on for maybe a week, if that. So yeah. And then I'm trying to get the smile line perfect, even though I know it's not going to be perfect, because number one, especially on this pointer nail, my nail is crooked and my cuticle area is also crooked. So it's like kind of wonky. So to me, it does not look straight. If it does look straight to y'all, please give me a thumbs up in the comments, because to me, it does not look straight. So now I'm using some alcohol. I did all 5 of my nails with that nail bed color. And then I'm using alcohol to wipe off the tacky layer, and then because you know polygel has a tacky layer, and then I'm using my nail file just to crispen up the lines. I'm not debulking or anything. I'm literally just taking my nail file and just trying to crispen up that smile line and make it better than what it was when I applied the polygel. Even though I tried to apply it as perfectly as possible, yeah, that did not happen. And I tried to also keep the like the thickness of the nail, or the thickness of the polygel kind of sort of, I guess, thick, because I wanted to like push the next color up against it, just essentially to like make sure that they connect, so that way when I file, like there's not a gap in between the colors. And for each nail I did cure it for like after I did one nail, because I am a klutz, I did cure the nail for maybe like 15 seconds, and then once I was done, I did cure the whole hand for 30 seconds. Like I said, it wasn't to like fully cure it, it was just mainly to make sure that the polygel does not move at all. So because like I said, I am a klutz. And so now I'm using my white polygel from Model Ones, and I'm just tucking that white little strip up against the nail bed color, just so it can help, I guess, like define the French tip, well, the French design. Is it really still technically a French tip if it's in the middle now? I don't know. But I'm just trying to make that smile line like perfect, or as perfect as I can make it. Yet again, I'm still keeping the thickness. I just want the colors to connect to one another. And then, like I did with the nail bed color, I did cure for like 10-15 minutes in between each nail, just so, like I said, I don't mess anything up, because it takes me quite a while to get the design how I want it, and I don't want to mess it up once it is how it is. If you do hear the lawnmower in the background, I'm so sorry. They have been cutting grass all day, and I've been trying to go ahead and get this voiceover done, and now my dog is barking at the lawnmower, so I will be back. right, now that I have done my remaining 3 nails with the white polygel, now I'm doing the same thing that I did with the nail bed color. I am removing that tacky layer with some alcohol, and then I'm just crispening up the smile line so that way the next color that I choose to go at the very end of the nail can just like connect up to that smile line and also get it as neat as possible because, yet again, I'm not great with smile lines. So I'm just trying to get it as neat as as neat as I can possibly get it without messing up the nail. And then on my last nail, so each nail has a different color, but I did not show all 5 nail colors. I'm only showing, I think, like the last 2. So each of the nails, I did cure them for 30 seconds because it is more polygel than what was being used on the for the nail bed color and the smile line color. So yeah, I did want to cure it a little bit longer. And once I finish putting the final color on the tip of the nail, I do end up curing the whole hand. Well, I guess I kind of had no choice but to cure the whole hand. But I do cure the whole set. Well, it's on better hand. So I do cure the whole hand for the full 60 seconds just to make sure all of the polygel is cured because you don't want allergies because if you keep touching if you keep touching uncured gel, you can develop an allergy. And me personally, I love doing my nails, so I don't want a nail allergy. So I will return once all the nails have finished curing. So I know my last few videos, I have not included me filing. With my hand file, I am just crispening up the sides and free edge of my nails. I'm not really using, if you hear my other dog barking, I'm so sorry. But I'm not using the hand file to debulk the nails. I'm literally just using it to crispen up the nail shape. And then I will use my e-file to debulk because I don't mean no harm. I don't want to be sitting here all day hand filing and trying to debulk some nails. So I did use my e-file to debulk the nails because like I said, I don't want to be sitting here all day filing some nails and I already did one hand today. So I don't want to be here all day. Um, so usually with polygel, it's easy to use your hand file because the polygel is so soft, so therefore it's easier to file. But for debulking purposes, yet again, I'm using my e-file. And here I am using my e-file. So I did not show all of the steps of me filing because this video would have been substantially longer. So I do have my e-file with, I think it's like a coarse bit, and if you just saw, I had to switch it from forward to reverse because I'm filing my non-dominant hand and it is on a speed of 20, not 2. And yeah, I'm just using it to reveal the design because for me this was definitely a trust the process design because I usually don't do designs like this because I don't be trusting the process. But yeah, so I did hit a few spots that was not fully cured. So me cutting like the clip or whatever, that was usually because I hit a portion of polygel that was not cured, and so I had to, of course, stick it in the lamp for like 30 seconds just to make sure it cured, and then went back to filing. So here, like I said, I'm just mainly debulking and trying to reveal the design to make sure, hopefully I like how the design came out, because I mean at this point there's no turning back now. And I do love that you can see the design like come to life, and it's like it's a yay it worked type of feeling that's going through me right now, because I'm just like, yay, it worked the way I wanted it to work in my head. Because there is a few designs that I have done that did not come out the way I wanted it to come out or how I saw it in my head. So, yeah, this was a design that actually did come out how I wanted it to. And I will be back when I'm finished filing. All right, now that I have finished filing, shaping, and buffing all of the nails, I am cutting out some water decals because I felt like even though this design is very colorful, I wanted to add a few little bits of something else, a little bit of razzle dazzle, if you will. So I do have I think this was like some just regular cold water, and I had the decal sitting there for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. It does not take long for it to separate from the backing, and I'm slowly but surely getting better at placing decals, because I remember the first time I tried to place some decals on at least a polygel set that I did, it did not come out right. So I'm getting better at it. I know now to not fully drain all of the water off, because the water is kind of what helps it stick to the nails. But at the same time, I don't want the nail to still be wet when I'm putting my top coat gel polish on the nail. So I did after I placed the decals, I did end up using a piece of paper towel just to like dab the nail, just to make sure that there's no water up there, because gel polish does not like water. Honestly, I don't think any type of polish likes water. So now I'm just using my ASP gel top coat, and I'm top coating all 5 of my nails. I did end up using 2 layers of top coat, because the first one, it was essentially just to seal in the nail, well, seal like the decal onto the nail. And then the second one was essentially gracious, um it was essentially to like sandwich the decal into like in between the top coat or whatever, so that way as I'm wearing my nails it does not peel. So this is what the nails look like after the top coat, and they're looking a little crusty, dusty, and busted. And so, of course, it is cuticle oil time, because you know that's how you got to finish off a mani, make it look beautiful. You got to finish it with cuticle oil. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join the family. Turn on your bell notifications so you know whenever I post. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.